knowing that it'll be in the VOD. So if you watch the VOD, you'll see different camera angles, you'll see fights that you didn't see, and for the VODs that he's talking about, that gets you the post-game and pre-game things too, but it's all one giant block. You want to sync up the times, you can kind of watch double screen, it'd be pretty neat.
Would be pretty cool.
But we are loading into the last game of the night, DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 10. We have Blind Pick Banditos versus Cheese Enema in the finals. This is game 3. Whoever wins this wins the whole damn thing. And on the top half of the map, we have Blind Pick Banditos. We have zimike playing as Janna, Talith playing as Ezreal, Jjaja playing as Malphite, Vaticide playing as Jax, Aparkhurst playing as Malzahar. I am Gandair. Casting with me is Chobra. Chobra, who do we have on the right side of the map?
On the right side, we have Cheese Enema. We have Chavez Obama on that Blitzcrank, Lerch on that Rumble, Kraogg on that Singe, SifuCalvin on Wukong, and Archos on Pantheon once again. Got the KDA rolling this time right away. We're seeing some strategic pings go down for blue team. They want to go for the windmill early. I think that's a good idea. See it pretty often in Dominate Dominion tourneys. They did have a ping to go through the lane itself, which technically I'm careful to speak because once it was actually me and Bird casting, and if you guys know us, we're pretty new to Dominion still. I've been around for a couple weeks now, but we don't know all the specifics, and we saw one of the teams, I forget who, but delayed this drill point cap, and we were like, oh, I'm not sure what happened. They delayed it, so now they're 1 point behind. We just kind of glanced up and we were like, oh, something looked bugged out, and then we were told afterwards, no, that's actually part of some strategies where that allows you to get better spawn timers and things like that. Some crazy informative stuff. So
yeah, if you're behind in towers, it changes the respawn timer. You actually respawn faster that way because you're quote unquote losing. So
right on.
If you have just the 1 point at bottom, then and you don't cap that middle one, and the top's contested when you die at windmill, it's faster respawn. So yeah, it does do some stuff, and zimike looks like he's going to be the first one up here to the windmill so far. Gets grabbed by Chavez Obama, Vaticide in the middle of everyone right now, and taking a lot of damage there. So is Chavez Obama, but Vaticide looks like he is going to back out of the fight. Potions going down for multiple people right now. And Talith is going to get the exhaust, goes down on him. Lerch trying to get those hits in on Vaticide, but is not able to do so. Chavez Obama's mana shield has worn out. Talith PA doing a little bit of damage there. SifuCalvin's going to jump in and going to get stunned, and Archos is going to jump in right after that. And two people are going to go down. Wukong and Jax will be the first ones to fall. Talith PA jumps right on out of there. Chavez Obama is going to get taken out. And it looks like Talith PA is going to go next unless he's got a nice arcane shift. Right? He doesn't have the mana for it. If he does,
man.
Whoa, Archos jumps right on in there, gets that kill. Talith PA is still safe for the time being. However, SifuCalvin is coming right back up to the top. He has come back and is in the fight. So is Chavez Obama. Archos really low on health. It's the painkiller strat. Again, Pantheon between 1 and 100 health. Very OP. Don't want to have to deal with that. And he's going to go ahead and recall and heal on up. And right now, Blind Pick Banditos is in control.
Yep, those are some crazy Ezreal jukes, micro coming out, just walking around Malphite so he couldn't be targeted that easily by Rumble, and actually paused at that brush and said, I think they just walked in there, not quite sure, backed off. Very, very glad that he didn't get grabbed immediately, and now has Malphite to kind of face check it for him. And everyone's just kind of regrouping. Again, we see Cheese and Enema trying to go for this whole set up and conquer ploy they got going here. I mean, we have the Storm Shadow and Wukong. They may be going towards the bottom.
You can see how they skirt around that a little bit, trying to hide their numbers right in single file. And looks like they're going to catch Talith PA out of position there, and he's going to get destroyed. T-shirt, not very good armor in this situation. Now they are a person down, but he's going to go ahead and he is going to pop that revive and head straight back into the fight. However, he is running. Oh, he's revealed himself. Lerch knows that he's there now and is able to kind of zone him out a little bit by hanging around. Jjaja going to get caught now in between all of them, and even though he is Malphite, he still does take a lot of damage there. And now he's at half health, and the majority of Cheese Enema are sitting okay in that regard.
Cheese Enema still just kind of bouncing around. Archos trading out there. Kraogg running really, really low, goes and picks up that health relic while Aparkhurst is going to back up, so Krog's going to have to push out just a little bit. Meanwhile, the skirmish is still going on, but all this while, Blind Pick has maintained that 3 cap, so they have the advantage. Archos comes out to help out against Aparkhurst though. Krogg's going to get the neutralize with the help of the minions. Is going to get out of that percent damage over time little zone. He's going to survive the Malefic Visions, and we see the True Shot Barrage come down. It's not going to pick up any kills immediately though. As a matter of fact, no kills are happening on the red team. They're all, or 2 of them at least, are pretty low. Lerch is at some decent healthy health, and he's putting out a lot of melee damage. With the overheat, the stun goes down, but Arcane Shift simultaneously is going to save him. Chavez Obama, you need to watch out. Nope, never mind. Wukong says, I got you, bro. Chavez Obama living with 58 health, and they're now finally going to be able to take out the windmill, along with having taken the quarry. So even though Malzahar might be able to recap, Kraogg is around. Malphite gets a double kill though as soon as they switch view. That always happens to me. And they're going to maintain that windmill, while Jax and Malzahar are going to take back the quarry.
Yep. Now, at the bottom end, that's what's going on. They are able to secure their point once again, and Sinch is going to go ahead and recall. Jjaja and zimike are hanging around the middle of the map on the enemy side of the map. Chavez Obama driving by harmlessly, and now he's getting chased, or not chased, or bushes. And Pantheon, going to catch zimike for a second, but going to take some damage there as a result. And Archos, a little low on health, backs out of there right now, and SifuCalvin gonna get caught, and Chavez Obama actually gonna be the focus target here, taking a lot of damage. That airborne from zimike really helping out in that regard. That recall goes off just before they arrive at the tower. You interrupt that. Vaticide might get taken out. Pantheon coming in, and there goes Jax. zimike now on the receiving end of the stick, literally, because it's a spear. And Lerch chasing Talith PA away. SifuCalvin really low on health, trying to fight Jjaja, and thing doesn't really look good for SifuCalvin. No, he's just stealth. He's gonna keep walking away, and Blitzcrank is gonna be there. Nope. Oh. Gets him with that shard, takes him down right before he's able to get somewhere to heal. And Archos and Lerch are going to take control of the drill again.
Meanwhile, bot lane, Krogg's like always ahead of his minions, just pressuring the tower, and then goes back and harasses Aparkhurst on his way back to the minions. With that damage over time, Poison Trail, they get the stun onto Jjaja before he's able to reach the Speed Shrine, and they need to get the grab here, but Unstoppable Force across the Speed Shrine, that is absolutely genius. Getting the Speed Shrine and also making sure he doesn't get grabbed backwards. That was excellent use of his ultimate defensively, and he's going to go ahead and port back to safety to heal up and get back into the game.
Yep, Chavez Obama is going to take that Storm Shield. It's just hanging around in the middle of the map saying, pick me, pick me. He's going to hang out in the bushes right here, and no one's got a Hextech Sweep or anything yet, do they? Nope, not seeing one on the map so far. So Chavez Obama's just hanging out, he's waiting for someone to come through, and Jjaja is going to come through, but that's not exactly who he wants to run into. He wants to get Talith PA, but I don't think that's going to happen. Archos is looking for him, and he does. He finds him, he lands a stun, but Janna's like, no touching my Talith PA, you go away. And the entire team swings up to go after Jjaja, and a little bit of indecision there for a second. zimike gets grabbed and killed. Chavez Obama backs a little bit away and then comes back into the fight. Vaticide's going to take some damage there. And Talith PA still alive. Arcane Shift's out. And they're really trying to get him, but they just don't have the means to grab him right now.
Yep, they're going to have to just turn right back around as Jjaja has put out some harass. They want to make sure he doesn't stick around as they try to cap this top tower. They're going to be able to finish him off, and they should get the cap on the windmill finally for the second 3 cap they've had before they had the 3 cap with the quarry here. And Kraogg constantly just trying to pressure the tower more than anything else, directly just coming out, putting some cap points on it, and then going back.
And they do have secured the windmill now. Enema has 3 points. Blind Pick Banditos, however, is coming straight up to the top, and it's only Rumble and Pantheon up there to defend right now against 3. zimike getting attacked immediately and stunned underneath the tower, but zimike clicking on the tower Garrison goes down off on it as well. Archos, they're trying to put him down and are successful in doing so. Lerch needs to be the next focus target, and Jax is going down. Lerch goes along with him, however. Blitzcrank is getting up here towards the top right now. Jjaja is right behind him in very swift pursuit, and it looks like he's going to turn around to go for SifuCalvin instead. Wukong getting caught there. Grab goes off. Talith PA has been abducted, and he's just going to jump through the wall because walls actually don't matter in this game. They are a suggestion, not a rule.
Jjaja now caught behind, gets uppercut Takes a little bit of hits from Wukong, but nothing too severe. Meanwhile, Kraogg has now been pressured out of his tower. He's sticking around. Tower's going to get neutralized, so he actually gets the fling on a minion, and he's going to pay for that dearly by getting taken out. The neutralization goes down with the help of the minions. He's going to actually delay that cap just a little bit, so it's 2-2. However, Pantheon has shown up, and he puts out some damage onto Aparkhurst. Can he get another stun before he hits the speed shrine? No. Is he going to continue chasing? Maybe. He's actually going to run right by. That was excellent decision making by Archos. And the grab actually grabs the minion coming out from Aparkhurst, taking him out of the game. And now they're going to focus the owner of said dog, and they take him out too. But Janna is now going to backcap this drill with the help of Talith and Vaticide.
Pantheon looks like he's going to drop in there, and Archos is going to get stunned, and a lot of damage is going to get put on him right away there. Rumble ult goes down, and helps to kind of break the fight up just a little bit, force some positioning there. Vaticide taking a lot of damage, zimike getting punched up into the air, and it looks like they're going to they are going to successfully defend that tower down at the bottom end of the map. However, Kraogg chases Jjaja away from there. Aparkhurst and his spooky puppy are defending the point over there. And Lerch and SifuCalvin are hanging around in the bushes right now as Kraogg retakes the bottom. Still 3 points for blind pick Banditos against 2 of Cheese Enema. Lerch is going to be able to secure that Storm Shield. There's no one there to interrupt that. Mal's coming up and going back down. Spooky puppy right behind him. Kraogg down at the bottom. And both teams looking for a position to engage right now.
Yep, I mean, it's great to see. Oh, hold that thought. We have a fight coming in. Chavez gets the uppercut, but again, onto Jjaja, but gets an excellent grab onto zimike, but the Monsoon completely splits up the fight. Again, if you can't burst zimike down immediately, the Monsoon's going to completely split your team up, while the enemy team is still grouped up. Janna still gets taken down. Talith is alive, putting on a lot of damage from the side. Vaticide stays alive because of the help of Talith. They're going to do some wipeouts. Double kills for Jax, double kills for Ezreal, double kill buddies. They're going up to the top because the minions are too strong, and they've gone for the neutralize. However, they'll be able to cap that back. Maybe Wukong on the way with the speed shrine. He's definitely going to get the interrupt onto Vaticide. Can he stop Talith? He's going to go straight for him. He actually just bursts down Jax, no problem. Talith waiting for that arcane shift. There it is, over the wall. But now wondering, wait, where am I supposed to go? The enemy's still going to come up from that way. Still going to hang out over that wall. Going to pick up the health relic this time. Give himself some more time to think, and he arcane shifts on right over and knows that Blitzcrank is going to want to keep that channel going, so he's going to stay alive with 66 health. Gets taken down before True Shot Barrage comes out. It is a channel, so no burst damage for the entire team. However, Lerch taking a ton of damage is forced to try to survive. The Equalizer does go down before he gets taken out. Is that enough though? Chavez is surviving with his mana barrier. They take out Jax, which is a huge source of their damage right now since Ezreal is down. Chasing away Jjaja, and Chavez finishes his cap at top, and through all that patience, Cheese Enema is finally paying off. They get the 3 cap once
down
at the end.
Bottom end of the map, there was an exchange between Kraogg and Aparkhurst. Aparkhurst just narrowly getting away from Singe down there at the bottom end of the map, having to use his ult and to suppress him and then get away, using the ult to buy time for the Insanity Potion to wear off before he was able to successfully make his retreat. Hextech Sweeper goes down, reveals the bushes there. Good to see that back in action. Chavez gonna get airborne before able to land that grab. grabs Talith PA, trying to get that Storm Shield, and there goes the True Shot Barrage, and Blitzcrank gets shut down, and SifuCalvin he's going to get away. Archos is going to get taken out, and Lerch looks like he's going to be the next one to fall. And Chavez immediately back in the fight right now. And Jjaja, there we go. He's caught right in between that entire mess. However, the counterattack stun's going to go off, stop the entire team right there. SifuCalvin still escaping just narrowly right there. And Jjaja getting caught with the airborne and getting killed off. However, Janna just needs to land one of those little hurricane tornado thingamajigs that she has, and she could take him down. But no, he's going to recall safely off in the bushes. Talith PA over there. Talith PA's really been running the show so far today.
Yep, Talith PA on Ezreal is a scary thing. Meanwhile, Archos stopped the neutralize against Aparkhurst, put down half of his health with that ultimate, and then the immediate stun continues to do damage, but Aparkhurst actually walks right around, and Talith PA has shown up with that Storm Shield. That snipe was just great. He was confident, he shot it, and he turned around immediately, knew he was going to hit that Mystic shot, and gets the kill. Immediately turns back to go to top to continue helping his team. And it's Chavez Obama to defend alone. Lerch does show up. Chavez Obama at half health. Does he have his mana barrier? It appears to be ready, and Jax is going to force them away with that counterattack. SifuCalvin has been exhausted. The Garrisons go down from both sides against this tower. The True Shot Barrage has already been used. An amazing grab by Blitzcrank through all of that mess to take out Talith PA immediately, as he has already used his Arcane Shift, and they're going to continue to defend this point. That was just an absolutely beautiful grab in between that fight. And Chavez Obama just going to scare Jjaja away, but Archos has shown up, so he's going to go for the grab to continue helping the team by keeping Malphite there. Talith PA comes back with that revive, but it's going to have to take some time to just clear out the minions first. However, it's just Pantheon left right now. The other two had to port back to base. So Ezreal and Janna could have pushed. Janna already choosing to port back also, though. So Jjaja comes up with the revive now to help out Ezreal.
Down at the bottom end of the map, Aparkhurst is actually kind of low on mana right now in this back and forth that goes on with Kraogg. Things seem to be pretty even, however. Up at the top, Jjaja is pushing on this creep wave a little bit, and Blitzcrank going around from behind. Same with SifuCalvin. They're looking for someone. Uh-oh, that's Talith PA, and he's going to get airborne. Misses with the grab, however, though. Bunch of damage goes off on him. He's going to Arcane Shift right out of there. It was a really scary spot for him to be in for a moment. And the True Shot Barrage goes off. Lots of damage going. SifuCalvin tries to make a dive for him and is able to take him out. With him down, that's a really good spot for them to be in. Zimike is going to back up a little bit. But the gap is closing. They're starting to narrow up this deficit that they had going on. 3 caps to 2 in favor of Janna right now, and Archos right on over that wall for Aparkhurst. Now the Heartseeker Strike goes off. Singed able to get that kill with the fling, it looked like, and Lerch is going to interrupt this. Janna can only interrupt 1 or 2 people. Which ones are going to be? Those 2, and Archos is going to get interrupted by Jjaja. Fight breaks out down here at the bottom. Everyone unloads on Archos as the rest of the team backs off and heads away from the point, being okay with the neutral and okay with not fighting them.
Yep, I mean, they have the lead. They don't need to sacrifice their entire team. Their revives are all down. So they said, we got the neutral. We stalled them a bit. Let's get out of here. Archos was sacrificed, but he'll be up in about 5 seconds, so not too big of a deal. His Grand Skyfall is also off cooldown, so he'll be able to get to wherever he needs to be a little bit quicker than most other people. So fights have kind of been reset. Meanwhile, again, just this Blitzcrank crew, it gets spotted by that Hextech Sweeper. They're really using that to their advantage. They know that this team just loves to set up traps, especially with that Blitzcrank. They've really just shown what it's capable of. Lerch actually gets caught behind, takes a ton of slows and a lot of bursts, and the True Shot Barrage. Ezreal gets the kill. The Equalizer did come down. And the grab leading from the stun from Pantheon. Talith PA is alive, but the Mana Barrier comes up. The Eye of the Storm is on Talith PA, but Wukong with the Cyclone will finish him off. And now, once again, it's a 3v2. Whenever they kill off Ezreal, they're just super confident. And Chavez Obama going to get out once again with pretty low health, but not painkiller status. Archos is going to continue chasing with SifuCalvin. They still have the Windmill. They still have the Boneyard. I mean, Enema is just really... They're okay with just holding it at a 3 cap. They don't need to go out of their way to continue pressuring too much, as long as they can continue to win these fights. And we've had some just good focus down onto Ezreal after the first few fights. Ezreal put out a lot of free damage, and now we've seen Blitzcrank landing those clutch grabs through the entire team fight.
And now the Storm Shield being pinged. Looks like Talith PA is going to go for it. His backup is a little bit too far behind him, I would say, and he's very shy about doing that with Chavez Obama right there. So Mike's going to kind of go up front a little bit, try and zone them back away so Talith can grab this. They really want him to be able to have that, and Chavez is looking for it. They're blocking him with their bodies so they can't get that grab, and he's going to get that stun off. Talith is able to grab that Storm Shield, and we got the Equalizer goes off, the True Shot Barrage goes off, Chavez Obama with that Mana Shield getting quickly burned through. Archos comes down into the fight, and Blitz is going to go down. Lerch looks like might be the next one to go down. No, it's going to be, well, a bunch of people at once, too many names to read off, and now Kraogg is the only one left alive, and he is slowly, they're chasing Singed! I guess it works, and wow, Talith PA though, getting grabbed there, and now Archos is alive, and he might be able to stop this cap.
Yep, he jumps onto Janna and moves right on up. At the very least, he took Jjaja off the point. Now they're fighting. Jjaja running pretty low, but he's still fairly tanky, especially with the Eye of the Storm coming in now and then. Archos needs to draw this back to the tower. Jjaja starts to take some tower damage. Archos now has to turn back to zimike. He's delaying it for quite a time, but if they can finish him off, how is this going to turn out? Blitzcrank is on the way. Help is on the way. Pantheon, and oh, that is an excellent Monsoon. Esho is getting grabbed. Going to delay the fight just a little bit longer. Talith PA has now come back on that Ezreal with the huge damage dealing capabilities, and Wukong's going to finish off Malphite. And, you know, in that last, oh, the Equalizer goes down, and they're just going to absolutely push out this wave, and oh, so much damage on top of the Ignite onto Talith PA. Got the Electro Harpoons, had him running along the Equalizer for quite a while. The Flamethrower comes out afterwards. I can't believe Rumble pretty much single-handedly took out Ezreal like that with just wave clearing at the same time, so he can walk right on through. Excellent decision making. But in the fight before that, I just wanted to note that Ezreal had superb positioning over this little hut here next to the Storm Shield, put out so much damage, but then in the end, cinched with just a great fling, equalized it by taking him out at the
down
very
at the bottom end. Aparkhurst was able to kill Kraogg down there, forced Archos to come down and start defending on the bottom, and he is very, like, slowly chipping that tower towards neutral, and he's getting, like, a battle of inches down here at the bottom. Kraogg now alive again, though, but he's keeping a lot of pressure down here on the bottom lane. This is much different from the game beforehand. And up at the top, however, wow, that's an ult from Malphite, sending everyone into the air. Archos jumps in, but he's on the wrong side of the fight to start out with. Jjaja taking a lot of damage, but Talith PA standing back and really just being able to unload on people one at a time. But he does get caught, grabbed, airborne, and silenced, and they are able to kill him. Janna left alive, and zimike's just gonna run away.
Meanwhile, the neutralize finally did go down. Aparkhurst just chipping away at it patiently. Finally gets the neutralize. Is he going to get flung by Kraogg? Kraogg is going to catch up with that ultimate on. And now he has the poison damage taking away at Aparkhurst. They're just doing some dancing there. Meanwhile, Wukong has begun recapping that bottom point. So it's going to go back to a 3-cap once again in favor of Cheese Enema. They've just been playing it really, really patiently. And they're not going out of their way to put on any extra aggression than they need to. But it is a 1v4 at the windmill right now. Not in a good position for Cheese Enema. Just trying to stop the cap as long as possible. Good attempts come out from Pantheon. And then the equalizer comes out from Rumble. But is it going to be enough? 3 people have begun capping, and it's going to get neutralized. No, it's going to stop. The True Shot Barrage comes out, but they're not focused on Talith PA. He's putting out too much free damage. Lerch finally turns back around, but he's going to get taken out. Talith PA continuing to just kite all the way, but he is going to get knocked out with that uppercut, but the Arcane Shift coupled with the Unstoppable Force. Amazing play. SifuCalvin still gets a killing spree, but the double kill comes out. It was a neutralized tower, so Wukong was spotted. Talith PA got the targeting. Lerch comes up with the revive. They'll finish this on Malphite. It's going to get scared away by Vaticide for the time being, taking a lot of damage. Talith PA comes back with the mana, and oh, lots of damage going down to Talith PA, but not enough, and he is still alive. Wukong now showing up with his decoy back in store, but there's the exhaust, and now his ultimate is not doing as maximum damage. Pantheon is going to melt, or help melt Janna, says Wukong still picks up the kill credit. And in the end, they'll be able to retake maybe this windmill. It was delayed with that True Shot Barrage. But, oh, the grab barely missing Talith PA, but now that's going to put Talith PA on kind of zoning mode. zimike in a little bit of trouble. Talith PA is just hopping around everywhere, surviving for so very long.
Is a very competent player. He's been a veteran of a lot of tournaments. He's a very good Ezreal player. Jjaja up at the top, though. He is going to get grabbed and pulled away before SifuCalvin gets killed, saving him. And that's a very good job by Chavez Obama right there. Malphite is going to get taken down. SifuCalvin is around. He's going to go ahead and recall. And if he recalls and heads right back up to the top, that means even if they get swept up there, they will have reinforcements on their way back. Lerch is going to be seen by Vaticide. They know that he is there. And that does he know the Blitzcrank's there? Oh, he is going to see Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is walking right into it. Vaticide is going to get that stun off and going to get that airborne. zimike is right behind, but Jax is going to jump right on out of there as soon as he sees Lerch is there. Sifu, Chavez, and Lerch all hanging out together. They are a party of people with many, many hit points. Archos is there as well now, trying to chase Talith PA away from that center relic, and they get a little bit of damage in on zimike, but they really need to get Talith. And it looks like, nope, he's just going to go through the wall, teleporting right through somebody's house. The airborne goes off from Janna, but misses. Then the airborne from Malphite goes off. Archo's trying to get some damage in on him, sticking around to try and do the work, but he is going to get taken out. Lerch really diving for him, and they are able to secure that kill on Talith. Jjaja now being chased by Lerch, and Chavez and Sifu trying to zone zimike away from that. Jjaja goes down, and they need to swing up towards the top top as soon as they can. Vaticide is up there, and if they can engage him 3v1, they are probably going to be able to take him out. If they can do it before Talith gets there, they are going to be in a really good position to take this tower.
Yep, Vaticide will get melted. Is it enough time? Talith PA is here. But if one person can just kind of sacrifice himself zoning, and the exhaust goes down on Sifu, so Sifu knows he can't fight right now, dodges some of the skill shots, is going to get taken down immediately. Now it's Chavez Obama's turn. They're just taking turns, tanking the damage. Oh, the grab doesn't land, so the interrupt comes out, and now it's just a bad fight to be in. Lerch will be taken down. Good plays by Talith PA. Rumble is coming out. The equalizer comes out, and the Manra onto zimike. But zimike, is he going to get finished off? Can the passive crit be enough? Yep, it is enough. However, Talith PA with that excellent kiting once again, just going backwards and backwards and backwards.
And it looks like maybe the game plan has changed. Talith PA is going to the bottom end of the map, and he looks like he's going in for a Aparkhurst right here as Kraogg tries to take the tower. And he does get the grab off on him. Kraogg is going to come in and put a little bit of damage on him, but he is going to die in the process. Vaticide comes down. Leap Strike scares Chavez Obama right on out of there. And that attempt is going to be foiled, but that does leave that tower fairly weak at the bottom. And it is the quest objective, so if they do secure that point, it's going to blast 20 health off that Nexus, sending them down to 23 if they decide to make a move for that. Talith PA up there defending the top from behind, being as slippery as he is. I think it might be better if they went somewhere where he is not. Engagement in the middle of the map, drawing Talith off of that point. Aparkhurst coming up and people seizing on that. They want to get a kill off on him because they know that he's been supporting the bottom lane, keeping it steady for the entire game so far. Zimike and Jjaja getting a look at the enemy team and then backing out to join them. Talith PA is over here in the fight now, and Enema they're balling up over there. Hextech Sweeper goes off. Janna knows exactly what is going on right there. Shot goes off into the brightness, as it were, with that Hextech Sweeper, and there goes an Airborne off on Jjaja, and they really need to get Talith PA, and they are diving for him pretty hard, and they get him. They get the kill on Talith. Now they're going over for Vaticide. Looks like, are they going to get the damage off on... Yes! They do succeed in killing Jax, and now they're going after Jjaja, and if they can get Jjaja down, that significantly limits the damage output they have. Zimike is the only one left. Chavez Obama has taken off for the top, and Zimike is trying to get there as quickly as possible in order to interrupt that, because they want to keep that tower in order to have a position secured in this game. Zimike taking a lot of damage, running through the tower. Garrison goes down on it, and Jjaja is going to be a very good delay on this top point. However, there is a really massive creep wave right behind this that might be able to help tip this over in favor, and there goes the barrage off on Sifu as Jjaja comes up into the fight, and there goes the equalizer, but it's not terribly consequential as Sifu is forced out of the fight. The point is neutralized up there, stopping the clock at 43 to 91.
That was just an intense sequence of events. Meanwhile, we see Vaticide gets caught by Pantheon with the help of Sifu, is going to get taken down. So Talith and Jjaja not comfortable starting to channel just yet. If one of them gets taken out, zoned away, and they get bursted. Oh, the Nimbus Strike over the wall on top of that stun from Pantheon. That was just really good stuff. Oh, but the double kill with the Unstoppable Force and the ground slam from Malphite, doing so much burst damage to the duo right here. Wukong and Blitzcrank picks up the double kill. They're going to get their 3-cap back for blind pick Banditos, and it's
Archos' Revive is going to come up very soon. It was not available for that death there. However, if they have another exchange like that up at the top, and once Archos' Revive is up, Parker's getting caught between Kraogg and Lerch right now. Things not looking so great for him, even though Talith PA is on his way down here to help his friend out and putting some damage in. Whoa! Completely running over Lerch down there at the bottom. Very unfortunate for him, as Vaticide is the next person to be targeted, and Chavez needs to land a grab. Show me a blind grab. Come on, Blitzcrank. No, he's going to get away from there. Talith PA is hanging out right over there. Oh, whoa! Almost gets that! That would have been horrific if that went through.
That was an absolutely great attempt by Blitzcrank. It was pretty much right in line. The tip of his hand pretty much touched Ezreal's hair, but he wasn't able to actually grab him. Meanwhile, the back cap did happen. The neutralize goes down at the drill, and that's going to just allow blind pick Banditos to kind of accelerate the Nexus health dying away for Cheese Enema. Meanwhile, Archos is going to catch Zimike. Doesn't get to chase through though because of the slow. They're going to be able to catch their drill back. The minion's doing a lot of work on it, though. It will be fine for the time being. Vaticide catches the Lerch. The equalizer goes down. Vaticide is in a little bit of trouble, but there's Talith PA once again putting out so much damage. So much damage onto Lerch. Is not looking too good right now. The man drop is going to come through, and there's the mana barrier. That's an easy kill onto Jax. The question now is, can they get Talith PA? Oh, the blind shots are going to take him out. Talith PA with the excellent Spidey sense, the blind skill shots, completely scares away Chavez Obama, and they're actually going to continue chasing Archos with that offensive arcane shift over the wall as Jjaja starts tanking that damage, and it's just looking pretty good in favor of Blind Banditos for the last minute or so for this finals match. This is the third match in a best of 3. Both teams played so well so far in the tournament, but this is just really close.
Aparkhurst in a bad spot once again as the entire enemy team descends upon him, and he almost gets flung to safety, but not quite. Talith PA still not quite in the fight right here. Someone needs to split off and take that top point, and it looks like that's what Chavez Obama might be doing right now. No, he is going to circle back the other direction. Pantheon heading up towards the top point now, while the rest of the team plays in the middle of the map. Malphite is in a good position to go up there if he needs to, and it looks like that is what's going to happen. The fight here may not be of any consequence if Archos is able to get this, and he is not going to be. Garrison gets dropped down right there and secures the game.
Oh man.
And we have a winner, guys! Blind pick, Banditos takes a first place finish in DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 10.